Hey, Tony Gaskins here, checking in from Palo Alto. Y'all know this, the tech country out here. I'm out here with my new tech company, mymentor.life. So if you have not visited mymentor.life to book a session with your new coach, please be sure to do so today. Or join us and become a coach. So y'all see the link in the description for the site, and then also my life coach certification program. I've been telling y'all that's a great way to invest in yourself if you happen to be getting a tax return, is do something out of it that can earn you some additional income. Now I want to address something today, answer a question. I had two clients yesterday that I talked to about this, and that is, can a man be friends with a woman? And so, of course, you first think, well, absolutely, yes, he can be friends. That's the first thing that hits you. But then you have to realize and understand, how do you define friend? What is a friend? A lot of times we throw the word around too much. So it's been women in the past who have said, Tony, you're my friend. And I'm like, no, I'm your coach. You are my client. And that is different than a friend. See, a friend is a confidant. A friend is someone who you tell your hopes and your dreams to. A friend is someone you tell your fears and your worries to. That's what a friend is. So anybody that you don't tell your hopes and your dreams to, your fears and your worries to, that's not a friend. And if a man is telling a woman those things, that is his friend. But here's the thing. Yes, a man can be friends with her, but something has to happen. And this is what you got to understand. Something in this friendship, and if you're a woman listening to this, you probably have to sit down and think about this. Now, you can be a woman who is absolutely, completely the opposite and so far from what that man is attracted to. And if that's the case, not to say that you are looks challenged, not to say that, you look like you got hit by a Mack truck, but to say you just may be so far from his type that you may be safe, that you may feel safe. But when you really think about this, and this for the women listening to this, if you've ever had a male friend, think about things that he may have said, and put this in the comments if you see this. Think about things he may have said, like, if we weren't friends, I'd probably be with you, or you the perfect woman. Like, what doesn't he see in you? Like, any man will want to have you, or if you weren't my friend, ooh, what I do to you? Or if you weren't my friend, or you fine now, but you just my friend. Think about little things like that you heard a man say. That body looking nice. What you been doing? Hey, that booty getting bigger. Hey, what's going on with you? Okay, I see you sitting up a little perky. Just little things like that you just laugh off. What hush? What hush? Little stuff that you laughing off, that was him shooting his shot. That's not your friend. That's your friend in disguise. You hear me? That's your friend with benefits in waiting. And what I mean by this is, this is why I try to tell every woman, if you get froggy, he'll let you leap. You hear me? Listen to what I just told you. If you get froggy, he'll let you leap. Think that's your friend if you want to. Think that's your friend if you want to. You hear me? And you'll get towed out the frame. But see, the reason why a lot of times women say, oh yeah, you could be friends with a man. I have a lot of friends. I have male friends, and there is no attraction whatsoever. It has never been anything that has ever been said, and nothing will ever be said. Listen to me. When a man put you in that, when a man is your friend with benefits in waiting, he'll wait 10, 20 years. You hear me? Because you're not enough of what he wants, so he don't have to rush with you. He can talk to you, build with you, confide in you, let you confide in him, and in all of the lustation that he's building up for you, he taking it out on his girlfriend. His girlfriend getting passion that she ain't even earned. She wondering where all this passion coming from. It's coming from his conversation with you. That ain't your friend. If a man is talking to a woman and he is complaining, he talking to her every week, and he complaining about his girlfriend or his wife, that ain't your friend. That's not your friend, because a man not gonna do that. A man not gonna complain about his girlfriend or his wife to another woman if that woman is truly his friend. See, he trying to put that woman at odds. He trying to get that woman on his side. He trying to build an ally. So if something happened to him and his woman, he got this quote unquote friend that he can go and be vulnerable to and fall into bed with her for some consolation, and then get up saying, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. You know, how did we get there? This is crazy. I'm so sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. All along, he been fantasizing about that every day. Listen to him. I'm a man, see? And so as a woman, you can't argue with me about this. You can't argue with me about this, because you, a woman, may be genuine friends with a man, but a man will touch his friend. Listen to what I'm telling you. And if you ever try to come on to that man, it ain't many of y'all that can say, I tried to come on to my friend and he turned me down. And let me tell you, if you did, it's because Mr. Johnson, the third leg, the meat leg, a little shorter than he wanted to be, or hadn't been washed in a couple of days. That's why you got turned down. Or your friend like men's. That's why you got turned down. It wasn't because of no we genuine friends. Listen to me, because this is what you have to understand. You dealing with a being that got the same genetics and the same wiring of the men in the days of old who had to sleep with their own daughter, auntie, cousin, grandma, mama. You hear what I'm telling you? That today, there are incestuous relationships of uncles with the sister, to where a boy daddy is his uncle. So if men who walk in the free world with same papers is touching their own, oh yeah, and then you talk, oh no, he must be crazy. It must be, no, He a school teacher. He at the fire department. He a police officer. Yeah. Touching his cousin. Listen to what I'm telling you. So you don't have no male friends. A male does not have female friends. Now you can have a associate. You hear me? That's hey and bake. That's hey. That's high and by. That's happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Okay. That's what's the work assignment tomorrow. You could have an associate. You could have a colleague. But a man cannot be genuine friends with a woman and not grow feelings for that woman. And let me tell you, if you ever seen this, ladies, if you ever was with a man and he had a female friend and you didn't feel comfortable about that, and you told him that you didn't feel comfortable about that woman, and he never about wanted to fight you. He never about wanted to fight you. It was about World War III about his friend. That's because he loves her. That's because he loves her, but he's not in position to touch her and she's not in position to be touched. Because see, a lot of women will use a man as an outlet. A lot of women will be friends with Lil Ugly. And so Lil Ugly is he coming and arguing me down for his friend. Oh, that's just my friend. You can't speak for every man. You can't come on here and you just spewing all this, and you got a lot of people listening to you, and you gonna tell these women that we can't just be friends. I know I got female friends and it ain't no feeling. He's so up in his feeling about, because he know his friend done sent him this video, and he don't want to be exposed. He don't want her to know that if she feeling froggy, he'll let her leave. You hear me? Now after this video, he might turn you down a few times, but you keep leaping, he gonna be your lily pad. You hear me? Listen what I'm telling you now. So the point of this is, ladies, is what I'm saying is, if you get a boyfriend, then you need to let your little friend go. If you get you a boyfriend, you need to let your male friend go. You got to move your male friend to associate. Meaning, hi and bye, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. And your male friend need to be brought to your boyfriend to introduce, so that your boyfriend could shake his hand, look him in the eyes. I remember when I met my wife, the thing about it is, when I met my wife, I cut off every woman, because I already know, because I'm an honest man. I'm not fooling myself. I'm not lying to myself. The worst kind of lie you could tell is a lie to yourself. I'm not going to lie to myself and tell myself that I could have a genuine female friend. If I'm not going to do it. And you know, I learned this at a young age. I probably was 15 or 16 years old. And I had a homeboy. And he was looks challenged. So he didn't have any ladies. And we weren't really homeboy. We were frenemies. He was a frenemy. And he had a sister, a twin sister. So if he was looks challenged, okay? And I'm over there hanging out. They really didn't have parentals like that. So I'm hanging out, and me and the sister talking all the time. When I tell you the furthest thing from what I was attracted to, the furthest thing from it. Sweet person, nice person. Guess what? From talking to her so much, I probably was 14, 15, 16. From talking to her so much, I came onto her one day. Shot my shot. From talking to her so much, she started to look cute. I shot my shot. And guess what? She had a big old tongue. And she, no, Tony, I don't do that. Okay, I don't do that. We friends. She had a big old tongue. We friends. Okay, I ain't doing that. Turned me down. Do you hear me? Turned me down. And we talking about somebody who couldn't pay a man to be her boyfriend. It was just that type of situation. And I probably ain't seen them since then, so it probably been 20, 30 years. I don't know where in the world they at. But they was in the hood. They was living in the hood, and I remember, and I used to be over there just roaming around the neighborhood, bumped into them, and came on to the girl. We about the same age. And turned me down. At that moment right there, as a young teenage, I learned a man cannot just be friend. A man is going to shoot his shot at some point. If it take 20 years, he gonna shoot his shot. Now see this, now on the other side of this the caveat here now. It's one of the nuances, okay? Vocabulary word. This right here is when a woman believes that a man is truly her friend. You'll hear women say, oh, I have a male friend and we are strictly friends. There is no funny business. There's nothing going on. When that right there is the case, the sun rising in my face. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm going to have to turn directions. But when that is the case, a man has already shot his shot. And she has already, to a certain degree, turned him down. I'm in Palo Alto, okay, out here in a little house on the hill. Y'all gotta forgive me. When that happens, a man has already shot his shot. You hear me? And so now she believes they can be friends. And she believed they could be friends because he done already shot his shot. I turn that light off. So once he has shot his shot and he realizes she's not with it, then he says, okay, let me calm down. Let me go into the friend zone. So in this friend zone, I could get her comfortable. She gonna drop her guards. She gonna relax. She gonna tell me all her business. And women so crazy, women so naive that it's women who, because a man is their friend and you think he look ugly, because you consider him as look ugly, guess what? You'll change in front of the man. Oh yeah, you'll change in front of him. Thong and all. Thong and bra. You'll change in front of him. Oh, that's just my friend. He ain't like that. That's just my friend. Listen here. He getting ready to strong arm you. You hear me? While you playing with it, that's a grown man. That's not your friend. That is not your friend. He will wear you out the frame and twice on Sunday. That's what you need to understand. You got to keep a man at bay, especially, and this is the thing, what you have to realize, energy does not die. It just transfers. So when you have a male friend, you actually blocking your husband. When you have a male friend, you blocking your husband because that male is giving you your security and your conversation and the energy that you need. And you wonder why you can't attract your husband because you smell like a man. Because when you bump into your husband at Starbucks, at Barnes and Noble, he smelled a man all on you. Your countenance is different. Everything different. The queens that was in waiting for the king, they wasn't sitting up under no man kikiing all day. You hear me? Now we run things differently today. It's not that same type of situation, but the same thing applies. You need to have girlfriends, and men need to have men friends, because when we so focus on being friends with the opposite sex, what's happening, we playing ourselves. Yeah, you could be cordial. Don't get me wrong. You could be cordial. You could be colleagues. You could be associates. You could go out to dinner. You could have fun. You could go bowling, but you are associates. Don't be telling your hopes and your dreams and your fears and your worries to somebody of the opposite sex, especially if you single and you ready to meet your other half. And this is the other thing that's happening. A lot of women and men want to argue me down about being friends, but the men who argue me down don't even know that the man who argued me down, oh, I got female friends, that's just my friend. He see her as a little ugly. And if he don't see her as a little ugly, then he see her as Miss Untouchable, meaning that I got to wait my turn. He see her like Beyonce, and so he understand she with who she want to be with, and he gotta wait until he finish dogging her out and giving her lemons to turn into lemonade. And when she get tired of lemonade, and then she gonna leave him, then the male friend gonna be sitting over there waiting on Beyonce like sweet tea, and let's make an Arnold Palmer. Okay, he gave you lemons, you made lemonade, I'm sweet tea. Now we Arnold Palmer. That's what he's sitting over there waiting on, and that's what I need you to understand. He ain't her friend. He waiting on his turn. See, ain't nobody else gonna tell you this, because there's a lot of men who preaching who got female friends. So they gonna argue you to death about this. They gonna tell you, oh yeah, a man can have a friend. But he might be mislabeling it. That's if you're not telling her your hopes and your dreams and your fears and your worries, and you're not telling her your business about your girlfriend or your wife, then that's not your friend. Because your friend, you tell all that to. That's your associate. So you got to put it in the right box. And a lot of y'all women, you calling a man a friend, but does he tell you his hopes and his dreams? Does he tell you his worries and his fears? If not, you're not his friend. You're not his friend. You're his associate. You're his colleague. You're his client. That's what you are. So you got to understand that, okay? You got to understand that and understand the difference between a friend and an associate. And when you understand that, now you can move differently. And I'm going to tell you, I'm in 100% happy and healthy marriage. So that's where I speak from. I don't speak from situationships. I don't speak from dating. I don't speak from dating in waiting. I don't speak from engaged. I don't speak from married and struggling. I speak from married and happy. You hear me? My wife's so happy, it almost get on my nerves. And I don't say that in a literal sense, but you ever been around somebody and you like, why are you so happy? Why are you so giddy? Why are you so talkative? You ever been like that? That's how it is with my wife. And you know what? I just have to smile. I say, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That she just want to talk like a water spigot, want to run water. You hear me? And non-stop for hours. I say, this woman in a good place. Keep going, Tony. Keep doing the work. That's where I'm speaking from. And let me tell you something. I don't have a single female friend. And my wife don't have a single male friend. My wife is my best friend. My wife is my best friend. I have male friends in the sense of 1, 2, 3. But I can't even call a male a friend unless he telling me his business too. I tell everybody my business. So it just, because I'm a transparent person. This is what I do. Like, I'm on here telling you my business. I tell you on YouTube my hopes and my dreams. Not realistically, but yeah. So I'm just a transparent person. I get it from my mama. You sit down and talk to my mama for an hour, you'll know if she in fornication. And you a complete stranger. But I'm just a transparent person, so it's different. But even with that, I don't have any women friends because I understand energy. I understand human relation. I understand that even if I put her in the friend box, she may be fantasizing about me. She may be wishing I was her husband. She may be wishing and hoping something go wrong with me and my wife, even though I could be pure. Same thing, vice versa. A woman could be pure with a man, but that man hoping she never get a man, or hoping the man that she with, it fall apart, so that he could be Captain Save him, come in with his Superman cape and to the rescue. So that's what I'm trying to help you understand. Although it may be pure, and if somebody didn't get to this point in the video, let them know, hey, be quiet and get the minute 24 and hush. See, it may be pure from you, but you will never know what's going on inside the mind of your quote unquote friend of the opposite sex. The only way you got a friend of the opposite sex is if your friend of the opposite sex likes their same sex. That's another nuance to this. Okay, if your male friend like men's, that's different. If your female friend like women's, that's different. I'm not talking about that. But if your friend of the opposite sex like your gender, you got some problem. You got some problem. You either got some problem or you're going to have some problem, or you done had some problem and they coming back around. So understand this. This is really to a few people. If you are not in a relationship, you single and you in waiting, you got friends, heterosexual friends of the opposite sex, you're going to have to put them in a certain box. You're going to have to put them in a box of, listen, we cool, okay, but we not finna be on the phone for hours kikiing and chit-chatting about hopes and dreams if you are the opposite sex, unless we moving forward. Oh, you know what I forgot to say. A lot of men want to argue with me. Oh, I got female friend. You can't speak for every man, because I don't have no attraction for my female friend. But guess what? The woman in my DM, I can't count how many DMs I done got from women that say, hey, Tony, I have a friend and we've been friends for years and I'm really starting to like him. I'm starting to fall for him and I don't know how to tell him or when to tell him or if I should tell him. Bingo. Every time I see it, I say, that's right there. It's either one side or the other is going to be attracted. I don't care what you think. And see, this is the thing. The fact that we be so defensive over our friends of the opposite sex is proof that you fall in love. It's proof that friendship is the firmest, most foundation for a relationship. That is dangerous when you got somebody, when you with somebody who has a friend of the opposite sex that they not touching. When they not touching, they not sleeping together, they are falling in love because they are communicating daily or weekly or multiple times a week at least. They are falling in love when you are just communicating and you are not distracting yourself with sex. And understand, now what does that sound like? That sounds just like a relationship where you are abstaining until marriage. Is it making sense to you now? Why it is dangerous to have a friend of the opposite sex. So don't go into your relationship. Don't go into your relationship talking about, oh, well, you know, I'm not insecure, okay, and I'm not immature, okay, and so if my man wants to have female friends, he can have female friends, okay. Listen to me. You're gonna be sitting crying somewhere. You hear me? You're gonna be sitting somewhere crying. You hear me? You're gonna be barefoot and pregnant, and you finna be in the child support line. You hear me? With your man having that female friend. Understand what I'm telling you. Understand what I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lead you wrong now. So understand this. Understand this. When we get in a relationship, your partner need to be your best friend. Your partner is your best friend. Hear what I'm telling you. Hear what I'm telling you. And everybody else of the opposite sex or even of the same sex, if you used to swing that way. If you used to be what you call bi, you're a lie. If you used to be bi, you still bi. So guess what? You can't have friends of the same sex. You need to have, everybody need to be associate because you loose booty. Okay? Everybody need to be an associate. Meaning, hi and bye, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, how was work going? How you cheering doing in sports? Okay, great, nice to talk to you, see you later. Not, you know, I'm so worried and so fearful about this and that, and you know, my biggest dream is this and that. No, that's what your partner for. That is what your partner for. That's not what somebody else is for. That's what. And even when you have friends of the same sex and you not bi, You not like that. You still need to be working on having your partner be your best friend. So I will talk to my wife about things that I would talk to my boys about. I got to that point to where I would talk to her about things that I talk to my boys about, and she would talk to me about things that she would talk to her girls about. Now she got friends, she got girlfriends, I got homeboys, but we still have an open line of communication to where it's nobody closer to us than each other. It's nobody closer to me than my wife. It's nobody closer to her than me. That's how it's supposed to be in a relationship. Understand, this interdependent, this is open communication, this real love. This not codependent. Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. It's not codependent, because I'm on here talking to you for 30 minutes. And my wife in Florida, I'm in Palo Alto. Palo Alto. My wife say, you got to stop saying them people city name country. I'm out here in Palo Alto finna go to a tech conference for my mentor.life. You ain't know a country boy could get into tech, did you? Hey, he did it. He did it. So we not codependent. I'm out here for a few days, and y'all remember, I just was on the road with my basketball team, with my college basketball team that I'm mentoring, life coaching. And I was there 3 days, went home for 12 hours, and now I had to get back on the road. Now, this is the only time this year that I got to do this, so don't be in the comments, oh, you need to be there for your family. Oh, you need to be home with your family. A man got to work sometimes, and this is what I got to do. Imagine the men who got to be deployed in another country for 12 months. Imagine these NBA players, NFL players who got to leave every week. That ain't my life right now. But this a season right here. And so understand this. It's not codependent, because I can go like this and my wife just fine. She hit me this morning, what she got ready for dinner tonight and tomorrow. Already got dinner planned. Y'all got to forgive. I don't know what this piece of lint or something in here. I'm in this here sunshine. I'm about to get out this here sunshine. I'm out here looking like a Hershey kiss with the sun in my face. And so understand this. Believe me when I tell you. Because see, listen, you might have your little friend. You might have your little friend of the opposite sex. Or you might have your little friend of the same sex, and you used to go both ways. And you might be telling yourself and tricking yourself, oh, that's just my friend. That's just my friend. Get froggy and try to leave. And I guarantee your friend be a lily pad. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because see, listen, you right there where you at. Me being a professional relationship coach, I'm on the other side too. The people who was where you are in denial coming to me for coaching after it done fell apart. After they done either fell for their friend, because all their relationships done fail, and because their friend done been there the whole time. That's why your relationships fail. Because you were so focused on telling your friend all your business instead of building a real relationship with your actual partners that you was attracted to. So now you considering Lil Ugly because you done had him there sitting on you waiting. And guess what? Lil Ugly feel ugly. So he done been there sitting and waiting. So now he finna take you up on, why don't we try this? He finna take you up on it. And then he gonna use and abuse you because now he resents you because you done made him wait on Jay-Z and Future and T.I. and everybody else you want to be with. And then so now he done sat through all them relationships, so you with the cool dudes, and now you want to come to him last ditch effort and play him for the fool. He gonna give you a good strong 3 to 5 years, if that. You hear me? I done coached so many couples that then came to me and said, we were friends for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and now it's been a year and we hate each other's guts. I said, I knew it. I knew I wasn't wrong. That is not what it's intended to be. We are created as humans to relate and to connect. When you meet somebody of the opposite sex, it need to be you going there all the way, or y'all need to just be associates. You can't tiptoe the line and do things that couples do and holler about y'all friends. That's not gonna work. It's gonna set you up for failure every time. Listen to what I'm telling you. So understand this. Although you might think your friend is your friend has other plans. If you are pure and genuine, I guarantee you then it's your friend who's struggling and will never tell you. Send them this video. Oh, he full. They're going to tell you, oh, he's full of it. You know, I hate these stupid internet coaches, think they know it all. I would never. I done been there. You can ask my wife. When I first met my wife, I had a friend, female friend. And I was talking to the female friend about every day. And everything was going good with my wife. But I was going to the female friend. My wife might have been my girlfriend. I think she was my girlfriend. And I was going to the female friend, bad mouthing my wife. She was listen to what I'm telling you. My wife was my girlfriend. Okay? My wife was my girlfriend. I was going to the female friend, bad mouthing. And the female friend was giving me advice. Well, Tony, you need to leave. Well, Tony, you need to stand up for yourself. Well, Tony, you need to do this. What I was doing is playing the middle in both ends. I want the female friend to see me like, you know, a mister in distress and be there for me and support me and want to be my safety net. And then I want my girlfriend to be all over me and love me too. My wife mentioned my female friend and didn't feel comfortable about it, okay? Mentioned her, didn't feel comfortable about it. And you can ask my wife. I told her, oh, you insecure. That's my friend. That ain't nothing but my friend. And if you can't be okay with my friend, then you could leave. And my wife was like, okay. Well, excuse me. I'm about to leave. That ain't what she said, but that's what I could sense. So when I went that hard for it, that makes a woman believe all y'all is about the same way. When a man get rowdy, you assume, oh, he must be telling the truth. He getting this crump. So my wife kind of chilled, and she was like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm being insecure. She wasn't. A woman's intuition does not lie. Only way a woman's intuition lie is if you strung out on some kind of substance. And even then, the intuition really ain't lying. You know, it's women on the street corner on all kind of substance and still intuition sharp. I wonder what this piece of lint keep doing. Like, what is that? Keep flying around here. Oh, that's a spot on the wall from a watch. I'm like, what kind of lint? Y'all forgive me. That's my watch glistening on the wall. Y'all forgive me. That thing was driving me crazy. So listen to me. My wife, she chilled. She was like, okay, maybe I'm crazy. That's the Jedi mind trick that we do on y'all. We try to make y'all feel like you crazy. Oh, Lord, I'm talking too long. Oh, Lord, I got to go. TED Conference about to start. And so guess what happened? I told my wife that. But let me tell you as a man, because there's no other man probably that's going to tell you this honest truth. What I was trying to do is I was trying to wait on the female friend to break up with her boyfriend and be vulnerable so I could touch something. Okay? And so I could touch something. But did not want to be with her or want to leave her. Just wanted to taste another flavor in Baskin Robbins. You hear me? Another taste of the rainbow. And I was probably 20, 21. So young, immature, but it's men still doing that in their 40s. You hear what I'm telling you? So that's the truth from the other side. That you don't, that your man that got female friend is not gonna tell you. He waiting to touch something. Because guess what? Listen to what I'm telling you. Hear me right here now. The Bible tells you, and for this reason, a man will forsake his mother and father and cleave to his wife. Google it. Google a man will forsake his mother and father and cleave to his wife. And read the Bible scripture. Read the scripture before it, read the scripture after. Read the Bible scripture. This is what I'm trying to help you understand. That if a man will forsake his mother and father and cleave to his wife, there is no female friend in the world worth risking your relationship with your queen over. It ain't now in the world. But we will do it out of greed and selfishness, neediness, insecurity, weakness, immaturity, because we want to have our cake and eat it too. We want to be able to have a girlfriend that we like and that we want to be with, but have friends that's close seconds that we will sleep with. And have the girlfriend believe that the friend situation is just innocent. But at the same time, make both of them fall in love so that neither one of them ever leave. But you see, what happened with that friendship right there, which wasn't a friendship, the girl probably was my friend. I was in waiting to touch something, okay? And this what you don't get to hear, because men don't tell this here truth. And understand what I'm telling you. What happened with it is God moved it out the way. Because of what I'm called to. Because of what God knew I would be doing today. Sitting here in Palo Alto, talking to you on a 1 hour video. No, I'm about to go. It ain't going to be no hour. I got to go. And the Lord knew what I'll be doing. So guess what? The female friend just fell off the map. Fell off the map. I never heard from her again. It was a couple years later, I asked my wife, I said, did you ever message her and threaten her? Tell her, don't you ever talk to my man again? And my wife looked at me, she was like, no, I ain't right here. I barely even know the name. I believe my wife. My wife could have been lying to me, though. My wife could have been lying to me. I believe in that. I believed her, though. But just fell off. And it could have been, she could have had feelings for me. And her mom or dad or sister or her boyfriend. She had a boyfriend who was the father of her child. He could have told her, if in order for us to be together, you got to cut him off. Or her new boo could have told her, no, I ain't with it. Cut him off. And then, I don't know what it was, but she just disappeared. And here I was, still out there, young and dumb. I'm trying to send email, send a text message. You hear me? Me and my wife was still brand new, still fresh. But I really liked my wife. She was my girlfriend, though. And I never heard back from her. And that thing really blowed me. But when I look back on it, I said, Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you, because that could have got messy. And that's what y'all trying to protect your friends. Oh, this is my friend. I'll never let my friend go. You need to understand, you might be calling your friend, you might be calling an associate a friend, and you need to change the language. Because if you meet somebody that is your spouse until death does you part, like that's the person you're supposed to be with, and you talking about you got a friend that you'll never let go, that you love your friend, and this your friend and it's all innocent, you're going to stay single. Because anybody in their right mind who not under the spell of love, you under the spell of love because you love your friend, because y'all making love. Making love is not in the bed. Making love is conversation and communication that is pure, that is without intercourse. That's what making love is. So that's why you ride for your friend the way you do. That's why you in the comments mad now, writing a novel, defending your friendship, because that's love. Understand what I'm telling you. And that's what's going to keep you single or get you divorced or get you left. You hear me? So you got to put these relationships, situationships, friendships, associationships in their prospective places so that you're not hindering your blessings. Hey, God bless you. I'm about to lose my eyesight. This sun getting so bright. I'm looking like a milk dud. Let me see if I can get this here set up. Hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon. Hey, make sure you check the link in the descriptions. the country boy out here in California, Palo Alto. I need support with this My Mentor Life. Book your session with a coach. If you are a coach, a consultant, a mentor, get you a professional headshot. If you can't get a professional headshot, take you a picture on portrait mode, okay? On portrait mode on the iPhone, and that'll work. And then go and create your profile so you can start mentoring, coaching, consulting others. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins. God bless you. We'll talk soon.